So you might be wondering, why the everything starter kit? Why use this when there's so many other starter kits out there? Okay, so for instance, this is the modular Victorian house asset pack. This is one of the best asset packs that I ever downloaded. It basically comes with its own game system as well. It seems to not be working. It's doing nothing because I imported the map into my project, and it's not getting any of the other stuff for playing the character. So let's just switch this to the just a game mode. All right, now my guy's showing up in here. Now we're not able to interact with anything, but you will see that I've already got the mini map showing the exterior of the house. Which I could easily do if I just, like, took the roof off, honestly. Go ahead and just drop my map master into the level. Take a look at the preview here. It's a little close, so we will zoom out. There we go. That's pretty nice. And now I've got a map. Okay, but like I said, we can't interact with anything. The modular Victorian house came with a lot of interaction abilities. It's got these lights. I do have a light. You just drag into the map, and let's see, change this to having no switch. And it's light source clickable, and I can go ahead and grab this lamp and look for its static mesh. It's right there. Come back in here and just change out the light source on mine. Update its materials, and there it is. I gotta move the light source. Move that over there. And now, this little lamp will work in this game. But who wants to deal with that when this whole level is already built with all these lamps in it? I don't want to go and replace every single one of them. So this is the blueprint for the lights that come with the modular Victorian house. All we got to do is go class settings and add the BPI underscore player prime. And under interfaces, we'll find the interact. And there it is. You can replace that, or you can keep them, you know, if that's how that is going to work for you. Now, all the lights work, but the doors. Well, can either go into the actor blueprints, just swap out the mesh with any door mesh that you like better. Now, you might have to make some changes if the static meshes that you're using aren't orientated in the same way, but that's pretty painless, and then there you go, you got a working door. Or maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you just want to use the doors that are already in the level. So, same thing. Just go to class settings, grab the BPI, and get the interact BPI. And then you run out of memory, and you quit. Let's get back to it. Get that interact event, and just connect that to opening the door. And now the door's working with this guy. Or we just want to switch that to first person. Now it's a first person game again. Since this Victorian house set comes with, you know, its own game mode and a player character, you might be thinking, well, why would I want to integrate a different one into that? Well, this is why. I just pulled this Victorian house into this new project. And since I didn't move everything over, I guess, this game mode is completely broken. It's not working. And it's not because it's a bad game mode or anything, or because this thing is poorly programmed. It's just programmed to be self-dependent. But if you want to bring something like this into your project, whether it's bringing this Victorian house into your project or bringing new project pieces into this Victorian house, or you just wanted to use this guy's setup, but you didn't want to you wanted to do a third-person game, and also have a mini-map, and also have an inventory, then all of that comes with this. But obviously nobody wants to be walking around as this dumb looking thing here, which I made myself, but he is dumb looking. Let's go ahead and get into the player blueprint, and I'm going to show you how easily you can switch out this skeletal mesh here. We've got this lady, the Countess, which is pretty complicated. There she is. She's coming through. She's loading. The Countess comes with all of her own animations and an animation blueprint, but I haven't implemented any of that. All I've done is just put her skeletal mesh into the retargeter. I just replaced that with this, and now she's working. And we've got the run, and we've got the crouch. Maybe that's not too super impressive because Epic Games, you know, released the Countess, so of course she works easily with this. Here's another skeletal mesh. Here's a little skeleton dude. I love this little skeleton dude. And there he is. And he's already turning his head along with it. Now, this guy is... This is a skeletal mesh that works with the Unreal Engine mannequin skeleton. It does have to work with that, but if it doesn't, it's just a few more steps to get it integrated into the system, which I'll do in a separate tutorial. Let's try one more. Cartoonish survival guy. Swap out with that. Oh, he's big. We're gonna go shrink him down. That's too much. And now this one's in the game. This is kind of what the whole point of this game template is, that it's got just enough blueprints to get you started so that you can start using all of these crazy cool assets that you've been collecting in the Unreal Engine marketplace. I guess while we're in here, let's make a new item. So this is the pickup item. We're just gonna make a totally new thing for the player to carry. Yeah, well, we'll make a bottle. We're gonna give the player a bottle to carry around. So I click customize info, and I'm gonna set the static mesh to be that bottle. I'm not gonna set anything else up. I'm just gonna make it a carry item. So that's just going to fall to the ground when the game starts, and you just pick it up, and now he's carrying it around. Take it up here. Put it back down. Well, it's upside down, but that's a revered trick in some circles of the internet. But that's not useful. Well, here's something. There's a teapot. What can I do with a teapot? I am going to take this teapot, and we're going to put it somewhere in the level. Okay. Where's the kitchen? Ah, there's the kitchen. Oh, there's already a teapot in here. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll put the spot in, and then I'm going to get this ovens mesh, and we're going to put that into the spot. And again, we're going to hide this guy. Let's see where the item is going to end up. We want to move that to like a specific spot on this. Yep, looks good. Get rid of this one. Okay, now that's a secret quest thing. Okay, so we'll start with the quest master. No people involved, just spooky stuff. So we can get rid of the skeletal mesh. Switch this to like a book. Yeah, this up on the table here. No, what should be a secret? We want to set off. Yeah, we'll get rid of this thing. Just a simple plane down. Go on the internet here. Look for an old map. Or a secret map. I don't know. Yup. Okay. Then we're just going to drop that on top of this guy. Let's get a door. From this thing. We're just going to use the door from my door. Instead of a door, we want one of these pictures. Okay, cool. Just to cover up the map. Now we tie it all together. So the book is going to be the quest giver, so it needs like a clue. This is going to be a handoff quest. And the clue is going to be, the Steam shows the way. Ooh, I don't know what that means. Okay, now we need to connect all these items to this thing. So, world item, the kettle. Now that's set to a quest item. The stove, and then the event actor, which is going to be this door. That ought to do it. I'm going to make this the door auto detect so you can't open it with the line trace, and then we're going to hide, bury the overlap. So there's no way for a person to just individually open that door, which is a painting. This guy doesn't fit in this world. He's so short. Okay, there we go. This guy looks more appropriate. I'm gonna save it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. A mysterious book. Steam shows the way. Well, I will accept this strange riddle puzzle. Oh, I left the tea kettle on rotate. It's a little obvious that that's a clue item, so we're gonna pick that up. Go into the mysterious kitchen. Put the mysterious tea kettle here. Oh my god, it opened a clue where there's a secret map on the wall! Look at that! That's a mystery! Alright, cool. Woo!